why are more franchises not making games that already exist? So like racing games and
state of play.
yes.
So
Let's do it.
We've been diving in deep. There's so much to be excited about. I mean, the first thing that comes to my head instead of the things I was immediately drawn to, Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Yeah, is that the first one that was like?
Yeah, because the graphics look mad, first of all.
Yeah. I will say most of these games that we've looked at today are like, the graphics are just, I don't know if it's like a gameplay trailer. No, not gameplay, it's just strictly trailer based.
Some of them were definitely 3D render trailers.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly. That's how they get you sometimes. You're
Yeah.
like,
Ooh, nice.
but yeah, the Star Wars Galactic Racer one looked insane graphically, and I think it just makes sense, right? Like,
Yeah.
like I said to you before we started, why are more franchises not making games that already exist? So like racing games and they probably have always done that, actually, thinking back to it.
Yeah, because Star Wars has had Podracer before. I can't remember if it was a PS2 or PS1 property, to be honest. There's also been side quests within other Star Wars games where you do have like a racer segment usually.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have like a dedicated. It looks like there's a bit of a story behind it as well, based on the trailer. It looks like some guy was getting aggy that you want to race. Like there's not much to it. But the thing with racing games is, for me, can you tell there's a sense of velocity to the race? Because like, I want to feel like I'm going like light speed in like a Star Wars game.
Is it going to be like a Need for Speed sort of vibe? Though,
I hope
you can
so.
sort of travel around and...
Yeah, I'm not too much of a racing purist to the point where like I really like a racing game to be realistic. Like I want to feel like I'm doing cool movie stuff. So that's just me as more of like a gamer than a racing fan.
Yeah, because
especially Star Wars
racing
property.
games are normally quite hard. Let's be honest. I know
Yeah.
there's different difficulties, etc. Like Formula One stuff, you can literally
It's
change the
a deep
difficulty,
game.
so you have to change the gears and the weather, etc. Right?
And the setups you can have.
Yeah.
The game I saw.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm not.
rigs.
I'm just talking about using a controller
Yeah.
but you can literally buy accessories and be in a car now.
Yeah.
So
I saw one guy that had purchased an old Formula One car shell to put around his rig. So he's literally sat in an F1 car, and I was like, that is so sick.
it just gives me the vibe of that South Park one, though. You know, when they're all playing games,
Yeah.
and Stan's just doing a racing game, and he just stops because it's all dramatic, and he just starts reversing, looking back in his front room. It just gives me the vibe of that. But yeah, I'm not very good at racing games, so I've never really immersed myself in the racing game.
But when it's
aspect,
based
but-
in a universe that you like.
But that makes sense, like I was saying, right? Like, why do more franchises not do that? Like, Simpsons Hit and Run basically just copied GTA's formula and made a Simpsons game.
Yeah.
Like, why are there not popular games that are out there right now and just create a...
I think it's been done to few and far success because Simpsons did have another racing game either before that or after that.
Yeah.
And it was not the same as Hit and Run.
No.
Hit and Run, I think, is a bit of an anomaly, to be honest,
Yeah,
in terms of
yeah,
how
that's-
successful it was. But like,
But
when I
then-
saw the trailer for Galactic Racer, I'm like, at least it looks high octane, it looks good velocity, the graphics looked insane, and it like had a lot of like sections in the trailer where there was like this like it would go all like slow-mo 3D. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's facts. Because that reminded me of Hit and Run Burnout for the PS2 when you just smash someone and then you get back in. I'm like, yeah, boy.
Well, yeah, because in pod racing there is that, it's, you know, collision effect and trying to take people out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's part of the rules, actually.
Yeah,
It's just
'cause in-
Sebulba being nasty.
Race for your freedom, boy.
So I don't know if that's part of it, but it looked pretty insane. Looked a bit like GTA racing, but
Yeah. And that's what we want to see, man. That's what we want to see. Let me just check on the release dates for Star Wars Galactic Racer, because you can obviously pre-order now on Steam, which is helpful. And then release dates, there's no further clue yet, but it's hopefully 2026.
okay.
But there could be potential that.
Do you know when they
we
show
don't know.
trailers like this and it's like coming 2045? You're like 2045. That's a long time away.
On a random note, I think Rockstar have confirmed that GTA will be this year.
Yeah, I saw that.
With no further
They were like,
delays.
nope.
So I'm happy about that. There's going to be a lot of time booked off in November for a lot of people, mate.
But those people booked the time off for this summer, didn't they? And then obviously it got pushed back. So
I mean, you can't have time off in the summer. You know, it could be worse.
yeah, true. Yeah, and there was also everything else going on, like the World Cup and something else.
Yeah,
Something else.
but yeah, Star Wars Galactic Racer. Hopefully, it's good. I'm not sure if it's. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that's not an 80 quid game or like a $70 game. I'm hoping that's like a $40 game, like a Helldivers price, because
Depends what you get. If you said that Need for Speed aspect of it, where you can go off and play a story mode and go different places and sort of,
I highly doubt it'll be open world.
not open world in the sense like you can, is that right? Am I thinking of the right game where Need for Speed, you can literally drive around a whole map and then drive up to a racing area or something?
I think it's going to be a set quest of races you go on,
Yeah.
plus the ability to do like couch co-op and online. That would
Yeah.
be my guess. Which, in fact, I'm not opposed to the return of couch co-op for games like that. But again, I don't think that's worth £70
No,
when it comes to just a racing game, unless it is the quality and depth of something like a Forza, a Gran Turismo, or an F1.
Yeah.
And so I even question F1 because they bring the same freaking thing out every year and they just adapt the.
Well,
and that's the 2K FIFA
that's the
argument.
sports franchise in general, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
You know what they do? They just remodel it with the names of the teams that are currently
Yeah, update
playing.
the drivers, update the tracks,
There is
change the engine, done.
there's a whole fan base, I guess, that because PES is no longer a thing, right?
Yeah,
it's
what was
now
it, like online
eFootball,
football? Yeah, yeah.
and it's free.
Yeah.
But the last PES that you had to pay for was PES 21.
Yeah.
And there's this whole modding group online that have just basically updated it each year.
Shout out to the
And
solo days.
it's
man.
so good. And you could even play old school, like they've gone to like the 92 season. You can play that.
Oi.
Every player, all the kits, all the stadiums, they've gone in. It's
Yeah.
like, why? Yeah. And we have to buy another game each year.
The modding community keep the game alive. That's why I'm really, really hoping when they bring out the Steam machine eventually, it's going to unlock a whole new world for console gamers to jump ship.
Yeah.
So that if they get that price point right, I'm immediately copping a Steam machine. I don't care because
Yeah.
I am really not fussed in terms of building my own PC. And with RAM prices today, I'm not going to do it. So I'm hoping it opens up a world for us.
Going back to State of Play then. So this is this strictly PlayStation games? Are they going to be available on other platforms?
I do believe Star Wars Galactic Racer will be across all the major consoles. So it's saying it's for a PC, PlayStation, and Xbox Series S and X release. But obviously, I think the first launch came from PlayStation. So I'm not sure if PlayStation might get it early, but I have a feeling it's just going to be a cross-platform release. But it happened to have the launch trailer there.
Because when are most games released that, what's it called? The event? Is it
It used to be E3, but I
E3,
don't
yeah.
even know is E3 even going anymore?
Is E3 still a thing?
I don't think it is.
Do you know what I mean? 'Cause now-
the first thing is, why did E3 shut down? It shut down December 12th, 2023. So,
Okay, I'm not too far away. Like, because I remember E3, but it's
that's
like
3 years ago, man. What happened? Your memory goal?
I was expecting like, the last E3 was 2014. I'd have been like, okay, I'm a bit behind here, but
Yeah, I think the major gaming events are
'Cause they're all
usually
morphing onto
State
one.
of Play.
Yeah.
Xbox will have sometimes their own one, and then I'm not even. Again, the fact that it's not coming to my mind immediately means that it's just not.
but
That
Xbox is dying
it's
so
not E3
fast.
the way it used to be known. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Xbox is dying so fast. I did see something recently over Christmas that it was the fourth console or platform selling. So it was like PlayStation was first, then Nintendo, and then there was this other thing. I can't even remember what it was, but it's like it's basically the Kinect.
Yeah, it's the horse they bet on because Xbox purposely moved away from trying to compete with PlayStation and goes, this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox.
Yeah.
We'll see if they're too early to that party or they've done the right move at the right time before people move away. But I think that, for us actual gamers, you have as an actual habit, as long as they keep making consoles or something like a Steam machine changing the game, we're still going to play on consoles. Like, just because I can play God of War on my phone doesn't mean I want to. Like,
yeah, the cons with that are too big at the minute. Still with the
I still don't think, because I think a lot of it will come down to internet connection, and depending on where you live, I just don't think they'll be able to pull it off. Like, yes, you might have the technical capability if your connection was 1,000 million seconds a minute. I pick up my phone, I swipe there, and I just brought my game from here to there. Or, my TV has an app on it that just says Xbox, and there's the same power as my Xbox would have.
It wouldn't be
then,
streamed. It'd be
then
streaming.
that'd be normal.
You can't have that built in your TV. Well, you probably could at some point, but
With the tech developing, who knows, right?
Yeah.
But again, they've decided to go that way. They decided that they're not going to win, so they're just going to go software, and they could either win everything or nothing. I think it's a big bet.
I just thought it was funny that they came fourth over out of was it units sold over Christmas just gone,
what would
and
be
they lost to
PlayStation?
a company that basically remade the Kinect, which was their big thing, which lost them the whole
bad.
console war in
But
the
it's
first
because
place.
both Xbox and PlayStation put their prices up as well.
Yeah.
So I ain't paying.
Well, I think this new Kinect, I can't remember for the life of me
Who
what
the
it's
hell's
called.
making the Kinect now?
But they made it quite cheap. It's like 200,
Oh, okay.
around 200,
fair.
and you've got everything. Whereas back in the day when they dropped Xbox with Kinect, no, you have to buy Kinect with it. It was £100 extra with it. So
I think they're genuinely going to give up on hardware and they're going to
Yeah.
go straight to putting their software on as many things as they can.
makes sense.
Yo,